Embrace the lion's mentality, a journey to self-improvement. Lions love watching gazelles run, and then, in an instant, they take off in pursuit. True lions enjoy the hunt as much as the ultimate prize. However, many people just want the results without appreciating the process. Everyone wants to be a beast until it's time to act like one. Being a beast means showing who you are, how strong you can be, and how far you can push yourself, putting everything on the line and giving 110% in everything you do. Some say they are lions, but you can't be a lion if you don't understand the rules of the jungle. Stay true to your commitments. Don't go back to the life you used to live. Commit to building your wealth, taking care of your family, being more responsible, and contributing to the world around you. Embrace the mindset of a conqueror. Take control of every aspect of your life. If life knocks you down, fall on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Your motivations will help you rise every single time. You will face obstacles and rejections every day, but if your hunger is strong enough, the world will make room for you. The road to success is full of challenges. You need the right mindset. There's no time to stop. You must keep moving forward, pushing past limits, and eliminating excuses. When things get tough, you have to get tougher. It's not about going into beast mode, but rather life or death mode. Life will constantly test you, trying to give you excuses not to show up. You need the mentality to face each day, no matter what comes your way. It's your responsibility to step into the arena of life, prepared for battle. Whatever you're going through, you need to find your new 100%. Being a beast means loving the hunt and the passion it brings. When things get hard, you need to get even harder. Ease doesn't count. It doesn't work. You can't cheat your way to the top. You have to sweat and fight for it. Not everyone is ready or suited to be at the top. If your mind collapses, your body will follow. You must understand that the mind is a valuable asset. If it's not right, neither will your body be. It's essential to forge a connection with justice, struggle, faith, your abilities, strength, honor, and integrity. Everything you do right now matters. Don't wait for someone else to push you forward. You have to push yourself. You were born to live and to fight. From this moment forward, work a little harder. There's no ease in success, no ease in lifting that weight or running that extra mile. If it's easy, you're not growing. You're not becoming your best self. Work now to reap the rewards later. Don't wait for things to be handed to you. Take them. If you believe in your potential, make it work for you. Remember, it won't be easy. It won't be a walk in the park. You have to be willing to sacrifice, endure pain, and do whatever it takes. Don't give up on your life. When your mind tries to stop you, remind yourself, this is what we do now. This is the routine. Achieving your goals will require constant mental effort, doing things you don't want to do but must do. When I thought I was working hard, at 297 pounds trying to become a Navy SEAL, I wasn't even close to my potential. Losing 106 pounds, completing the training, and achieving so much more taught me how much I had underestimated myself. People need to understand that we don't know what we're capable of until we truly push ourselves. Being obsessed with self-improvement means accepting that it won't always be fun, but it will always be necessary. For anyone listening to this message who thinks they're already giving their all but aren't seeing results, remember, the greatest battle is against your own mind. Your mind can work for or against you. Focus on the possibilities, not past failures. Visualize what you want to achieve and let it drive you forward. Now I can take myself to the next level because visualization helped me overcome challenges. When I weighed 297 pounds, I was completely out of shape, unable to run even a quarter mile. I was drinking milkshakes and eating entire boxes of donuts, but I began to imagine, what would it feel like to make it? I watched a TV program about 22 men who had completed Navy SEAL training. I wasn't a good swimmer, and I was afraid of water. But I visualized myself as the 23rd man. I imagined sitting with them, wearing a white uniform, receiving the diploma. I thought, what an incredible feeling that would be. Even with my limitations, I felt that sensation for a brief moment. It was powerful. It wasn't about beating anyone. It wasn't a competition. I just wanted to complete the journey, to go all the way. In the past, whenever something became difficult, I quit. I wasn't good at reading or writing, and instead of working harder, I gave up. I didn't put in the effort, so I walked away. But this time, I didn't want to quit. I didn't want to win, I just wanted to finish. For me, victory meant reaching the end. I realized that the true satisfaction came from fighting every day to lose weight. It wasn't just about getting into the Navy SEALs, but about facing a battle against myself. Every small step forward felt like a victory, losing 5 pounds, then 10, then 50. Each milestone built my confidence. I didn't have a coach, a trainer, or money. I didn't even know the proper way to lose weight. I was just working, sacrificing. Through that process, I discovered tools I never would have found if I hadn't put myself in such an uncomfortable position. Everyone seeks strength and resilience, but we often look for them in comfortable environments. The truth is, you won't find strength in comfort. And why is the lion the king of the jungle? It's not the biggest. The elephant holds that title. It's not the fastest. That's the cheetah. It's not even the smartest. So why is the lion the king? The difference lies in its mentality. When a lion sees an elephant, it doesn't think about its size. It thinks lunch. It's the lion's mindset that sets it apart. I want people to shift their perspective. Failures, disappointments, and discomfort aren't enemies. They're learning tools. Some moments in life, however brief, can teach you so much. Like that 2-minute and 13-second scene in Rocky, when he gets back up after being knocked down. It showed me that no matter how many times you fall, what matters is getting back up. Perhaps my story can be that moment of inspiration for someone else. After running 205 miles in 39 hours, I found myself unable to get out of bed. It felt like my life had been taken from me, and it was then that I realized I had never taken the time to reflect on everything I had accomplished. I had achieved many goals, but there was never a true finish line. I'd finish one race, receive the medal, and immediately move on to the next without ever stopping to think. Then, when I finally started to reflect, I realized how much I had left in the tank. I had been an overweight, bullied kid, and now I was an 180-pound man who had lost 106 pounds in less than 3 months, learned to read, and achieved things I once thought were impossible. I realized I had never paused to tell myself, "You've been through hell and made it here." If you don't recognize your progress, it's as if you're still that person stuck earning $7 a month. It's in those quiet moments when you're alone, those hours, years, and decades spent facing life, that you learn the most. When life has you by the throat, you need to stay calm. Don't panic. Don't quit. You have to find a way out. And when you do, when you manage to free yourself from life's grip, that's when you truly triumph. Often, the journey to get there is harder than the challenge itself, but it's that journey that shapes you and makes you who you are. When you fall or make a mistake, the worst thing you can do is harshly criticize yourself. Life can be incredibly painful. We face losses, worries, and heartbreaking struggles. It's inevitable. But self-compassion is what gives us the strength to face our failures, fears, insecurities, and all the things we don't like about ourselves, allowing us to emerge stronger. When you're down, find a way to get back up. I've been there, just like everyone else. But true growth, mental, emotional, and spiritual, comes when you've been knocked down. How you respond to those situations determines your development. Evaluate your situation. Observe, analyze yourself and your circumstances. What brought you to this point? What role did you play? We are all the architects of our lives, but only those who succeed are willing to admit it. If you want to move forward, you must free your mind from all the unnecessary baggage that holds you back. I speak from personal experience. I know what my life was like when I was giving only 55%. I know what it was like when I didn't try, when I didn't care, when I had no dreams or goals. But now, giving 120%, I see how everything has changed. Giving your all doesn't just transform your life. It impacts your family, your friends, and your community. So I challenge you. I challenge you to leave where you are now, to stop settling for the life you've accepted. I challenge you to give 120%. Trying isn't enough. It won't get you where you want to go. You need potential, application, dedication, motivation, and discipline. Even when you don't want to do something, you need to find a way to do it anyway. When you return with this mindset, you'll come back stronger and better. You need to boldly declare who you are and what you stand for. If you want to win the fight for your future, you must master self-compassion, face conflict, and embrace challenges instead of avoiding them. And most importantly, never give up on yourself. When you criticize yourself or compare yourself negatively to others, find inspiration in their successes and strengths instead of feeling threatened. You must embrace the lion's mentality. Lions hunt during storms, using the noise and wind to conceal themselves from their prey. It's a mentality of fearless courage. You don't have to be the biggest, fastest, or smartest. You need determination and the right mindset to achieve your goals. When you face an obstacle, don't stop. Knock it down, overcome it, rise again. If you trust yourself, you will find what you need at the right time. I still have too much to accomplish to be satisfied with where I am now. Prey doesn't give up. It does whatever it takes to survive. It runs, jumps, and fights. But the lion, with its unbreakable courage, never stops fighting just because the prey resists. How would your life change if you kept fighting in the face of adversity? What dreams could you achieve? What barriers could you break down if you never stopped fighting, even when life challenges you? You are responsible for your results. Only you know what's best for you and what it takes to live the life you desire. You are enough. You have everything you need to succeed. You are destined for greatness, far beyond what you can imagine. This is your moment. I want to see you at work. I want you to fight, to struggle, to push yourself to the limit. I want you to show the world who you are. You must understand that reaching the level you desire requires grit, passion, and determination. The universe is vast and you are here to take it on. Breathe and never surrender. Lions never give up because they have heart. They are the kings of the jungle and cannot afford to show weakness. They don't make excuses. They take action. Even when they are outnumbered, they are ready to die for their dignity. Do you have what it takes to keep going? Do you have what it takes to go that extra mile, to push through one more rep, to go beyond your limits? Even if others are smarter, faster, or bigger than you, if you have the mindset of a lion, you will win. Everyone falls no matter how strong they think they are. And when you fall, the ground beneath you doesn't move. It's up to you to rise and start moving again. Sometimes you need to step back, pray, meditate, recharge your batteries, clear your mind, and then return with a fresh perspective. Don't act under the influence of what you're going through. Stop giving only half of your effort. If you're going to do something, do it well, or don't do it at all. Too many people today live with unchecked anger, insecurities, and anxiety. You must take care of yourself and confront these challenges. Find a solution, discover your next steps, and push beyond your limits. How much effort will you put into what you do? How much energy will you dedicate to your goals? You need to look in the mirror and say, I want to see what I can achieve by giving 120% of myself. Stay dedicated, keep pushing, keep fighting. Put excuses aside because excuses won't lift you up or give you the power you need. When life knocks you down, how long will you stay there? When you lose your job or someone you love, do you have the strength to endure that pain and keep living? The hardest moments in your life are also the ones where you discover just how strong you are. You must forgive yourself for the mistakes of the past, because forgiveness brings freedom. There will be people who hurt you and situations that test you. But what matters isn't what happens to you. It's how you respond. This is a process. You need to endure a little pain to understand what it means to be strong. Never give up on your dreams, your hopes, or yourself. We all have two voices in our heads. One is the comforting voice that reassures us, and the other is the voice that challenges us, that tells us we can do more. It's that challenging voice you need to amplify, because that's where you'll find the truth and your true potential. We all have untapped potential, but reaching it means facing pain, failure, and darkness before finding the light. Many stay in their comfort zone because the journey is hard and unpleasant. The truth is, you already know how to push through. It's about taking action, as naturally as you breathe. Live with intention, face challenges, and trust that the light is waiting at the end of the struggle.